everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you all 3 easy recipes that you can try out this Super Bowl Sunday. Although my Super Bowl Sunday is looking a little bit different this year, I'm really looking forward to my party of 1 with my mini spread that I have planned out. In today's video, I'm going to share with you all how you can make hot lemon pepper wings, baked spinach and artichoke dip, and mini sliders. So if you are looking forward to making any of these recipes, keep on watching. Alright, so I'm going to start with my spinach and artichoke dip. I just have a small container since it's just me, and this will probably last me like 2 days with what I make. So what you will need for this is a little bit of sour cream, cream cheese, butter, a little bit of garlic, artichokes, spinach, and then Parmesan, Romano, and mozzarella cheese. So I'm going to start off by grating my Parmesan cheese. And I'm just going to combine these. And then for my mozzarella, I'm just going to shred it a bit. Once that has been broken up, grab another bowl and put that on in here. And now we're going to head on over to the stove.
All right, so you're going to preset your oven to 375. All right, once all of your butter is melted, feel free to squeeze in your garlic. I particularly love garlic, so I'm gonna do 2. Feel free to do just 1. I'm gonna add in a little more butter. And once it begins to get a nice little toasted color, I'm gonna add in my spinach. Now I'm gonna add in my sour cream. Okay, so I wanted some more spinach, so I'm gonna add in about 2 more handfuls of spinach. And let that begin to cook down. So I personally like a lot of spinach. It's up to you, because we're also going to add in our artichokes. And feel free to not add artichokes. You could do just spinach and crab meat. You could do just spinach dip. You can do a lot. So now I'm going to take my artichokes and break them up. I personally just got the canned artichokes because, like I said, these are quick and easy meals, so we don't want to take too much time with these meals. But you could always steam your own artichokes and put them in here. Alright, so once you have all your artichokes in here, can mix it all together. And now I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper. So once you transfer your mixture over to a small dish, feel free to grab some more cheese and top it off. Now we're going to put this in the oven and bake until golden. So after about 35 to 40 minutes, our spinach and artichoke dip is now done.
Okay, so now I'm gonna prep my wings and then also my meat for the sliders. So we're gonna first start off with the meat and we're gonna season it, and then we are going to coat it in our flour batter. And then I am going to season my meat and make them into mini balls for the sliders. Alright, so I'm gonna start off with my chicken wings. I personally love flats, so I have 5 flats right here. And we're just gonna sprinkle a little bit of garlic powder and onion powder. We're going to do a little bit of seasoned salt. Not too much because I don't have that many wings. And we're also going to season our flour, so don't overdo it on the seasoning. A little bit of Creole seasoning. Paprika. A dash of cayenne. And lots of lemon pepper. Now we're just going to mix these all together. Then we're going to set these aside. Go rinse off your hands. Now we're going to grab a bowl and scoop about 1 cup of flour. And we are going to season our flour. Lemon pepper, a little bit of Creole seasoning, and paprika. So now we're going to take our wings, dip them in our flour. So once all of your wings have been coated, we're just going to lay them to the side while we take our meat. And same thing, I'm just going to season my meat. So we're going to start with paprika, dash of cayenne, garlic powder, onion powder, seasoned salt, a little bit of Creole seasoning, fresh black pepper. And now we're just going to take our hands to mix all of that together. Okay, so I'm going to grab another cutting board. And we're going to take our meat and make small patties. I bought Hawaiian rolls, and those are going to be our buns.
and pat it down pretty gently to make some small patties.
Okay, now that both of your meats are all prepped, we are going to do our toppings and also cut up our sides. So for my wings, I'm going to fry these on the stove in my cast iron skillet, and I'm gonna have celery and blue cheese on the side. And then for my sliders, I am gonna have some caramelized onions, bacon, and we're gonna toast our Hawaiian rolls. So now we're going to heat up our oil, fry up our chicken wings, and then we're gonna make our sauce, and then we will do all of our stuff for our sliders.
So we're gonna start off making our caramelized onions. We're gonna take our handy dandy onion press. So we're gonna take a little bit of olive oil. And set our skillet to low. We're gonna keep stirring our onions. This takes the most time to get these caramelized, but it's so good. So definitely take your time with it. You cannot rush caramelized onions or else they're just going to burn. So keep it at a pretty low heat. Turn it up every now and then, but just keep stirring them until they become caramelized. Now I'm gonna take my cast iron and pour some oil in here. And we're just gonna allow our oil to heat up. And since I have a gas stove, I do try to keep it on like a medium low, but it's gonna get hot. Now we're just gonna splash a little bit of water to test our oil. Now I'm gonna grab a saucepan and put it on low. We're gonna add a little bit of butter. I'm gonna pour in some wing sauce. Now we're gonna take a lemon and squeeze a little bit of juice into our sauce. In our sauce, we're also gonna add some lemon pepper. And we're just gonna let our sauce simmer while everything cooks. So we're multitasking, doing our chicken wings, our sliders, our bacon, our onions, and our wings. So definitely if you're doing all of this at once, make sure you keep an eye out on things. I like to set timers just to make sure I'm not overcooking anything. So I have my wings doing about 5 minutes on each side. And then my burger, you just kind of have to look at them and figure out when you're gonna flip them. And then our onions, just make sure you keep mixing them so that they don't stick to the pan, and keep an eye out on them. All right, so once our wings are all crisped up, we're gonna turn off our eye and put them on a different burner. Now we're going to take our chicken wings and put them on some paper towel to blot off all the excess oil. So now my mini sliders are all done, and I'm just gonna pick these up and place them on the paper towel as well. We're gonna let our bacon cook a little bit more, just so it's super crispy, so we can break it up and put it on our sliders. Now that our bacon is all crisped up, we're gonna turn off our griddler, and then I'm gonna take the bacon and blot off that excess oil. Okay, so now our onions are pretty crispy and caramelized, so we're gonna set these aside and start making our sliders. Now we're gonna turn our griddle back on, and we are going to put some butter on our Hawaiian rolls and toast these buns. And I'm only going to toast 3 buns because I'm not going to eat all 5 of those sliders and all 5 chicken wings. So I think I'll eat about 2 or 3. So I'm just going to heat up 3 buns, and then we're going to start prepping the rest of our ingredients.
Okay, so I've washed my celery, so I'm just going to chop off the ends. Then I'm going to cut into thirds. We're gonna grab our bowl and place it on here. Then we're gonna take some blue cheese. And dump just enough in here. Now we're going to toss our wings. We're just gonna take our wings, dump them in here. And then we're going to take our sauce, stir it up. And then just coat our wings. It smells so good. This is literally my favorite type of wing, I think. I had them in Atlanta and I was hooked. We're gonna take our tongs and then just place them over our celery. And there you go. So that is done. We're gonna set our extra sauce aside. And now we're going to make our mini sliders. So for sauce, I have some Nando's Péronaise. We've toasted our buns. Mine got a little crispy, but it's all right. And then we're just gonna put a little dab on each. Put a little bit more. And just coat the entire bun. Now we're gonna add our mini sliders. Grab some bacon. And then we're gonna top with our onions. We're gonna take our plate, and then we are going to add a little bit of our spinach dip. And then add in a few scoops. And there you go. Typically, if you want to keep the sliders from opening up, you can just put a toothpick in here. But yeah, that is our meal. We have our sliders with spinach dip, and then our hot lemon pepper wings with some celery and buffalo sauce. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed those recipes. Feel free to comment down below which team you are rooting for this Super Bowl Sunday. And if you try out any of these recipes, as always, feel free to tag me on Instagram at indulge.afoodblog. I would love to see your creation. So have a wonderful Super Bowl Sunday, and until we see each other again, have a great day.